Intersections in an intermediate road environment are a bit more complex. There may be more than one turning lane, left turn lanes with an arrow, and, of course, more traffic to negotiate. It would help if you go through the rules before you head out to practice, and go over some of the situations they may encounter before they actually happen to your new driver. Make sure to remind them to enter the intersection only if there is space to get all the way through before a light changes. Tell the new driver to observe the lane signs on each lane to learn which turn lane is correct for them. On the intermediate roads, they will most likely be painted on the road. On busier roads, they will be on signs above the intersection. When there is a left turn lane with an arrow, first determine if the arrow is fresh or stale. Stale means it is ready to disappear. If that's the case, cover the brake and be prepared to stop if the light changes. If there are two left turn lanes, instruct the new driver to stay in one of those lanes. If they start on the inside, they need to end on the inside after the turn. If they are in a shared left turn lane, they need to signal first and check to make sure the lane is open all the way. When there's a break in traffic, enter the lane and turn. Some areas of the country have what are called roundabouts. These are circular intersections in which traffic must travel in one direction around a central island. Traffic entering the circle must slow down and give the right-of-way to drivers already in the circle. In some states, drivers can turn right on a red light. When the new driver is waiting to make a right on red, tell them this is what should be going through their mind. Is there a sign that allows it? If you can't see far enough, don't go. If there's a car in the left lane, even if the right lane is clear, don't go. Are there any pedestrians crossing the street? Remember, pedestrians have the right-of-way when they are crossing the street. After you've reviewed these rules, go and practice at several intersections. Between intersections, pose some hypothetical situations. For instance, ask things like, what if there was a pedestrian crossing? What if an emergency vehicle was behind you? It's always good to think about a situation before it happens. There are some common errors a new driver may make while learning to manage intersections. They may slam on the brakes to stop at a red light. If this happens, practice identifying the point of no return. Some teens may speed up to get through a yellow light. Remind the new driver of the difference between fresh and stale green lights. Simply put, if you see the green about to turn yellow, be prepared to stop. Cover and tap the brake to alert the cars following you. The new driver may also accelerate too quickly when a light turns green. There should be a smooth transition between the gas and the brake pedals. Make sure their heel is touching the floor. The whole foot should not be on the gas or on the brake. You'll know when your new driver understands how to manage uncontrolled intersections when they slow down well in advance of red lights and stop signs, understand the distance it takes to stop for an intersection and leave an appropriate distance when stopping, and are in the habit of braking early in clear weather so they don't have to react differently in poor weather.